Welcome. In this lesson, we're going to learn to be able to interpret a histogram. Now, a histogram is similar to a stem and leaf plot that's flipped on its side, but there's not quite as much information. And what I mean by that is here we have the number of broken tiles, and here are the number of shipments. And so what it tells us is in 1, 2, 3, in a total of 3 shipments, there was somewhere in between 1 and 5 broken tiles. So it's not very specific. So there was a shipment that came, and the whole shipment, somewhere between 1 and 5 tiles was broken. It doesn't say there was 2, doesn't say there was 3, so there's a little less specific information. In 7 shipments, there was a total of somewhere between 6 and 10 tiles that were broken. In 4 shipments, there was a total of 11 and 15 broken. So it's kind of just a range. It's a spectrum of 11 to 15 that are broken, but not specifically with how many. So it says how many shipments had between 21 and 25 broken tiles. So you find that little interval, 21 to 25 broken tiles, and you find out how many shipments came with that amount of broken tiles. Well, 1 did. So here we have restaurant ratings, the number of restaurants that were viewed and the rating they got. So there was 2 restaurants that had a rating of somewhere between 1 and 5. There was 2 restaurants that had a rating somewhere between 6 and 10. There was 1 restaurant that had a rating between 21 and 25. There was 2 restaurants that had a rating of 31 to 35, and so forth. So it says, are there more restaurants that were rated 1 to 5? There was only 2, or restaurants that were rated 11 to 15. 11 to 15, there was 7 that were rated in the 11-15 range. So obviously the 11-15 had a lot more. Which range has the fewest teams? So the number of teams was only 1 between 21 and 30. 21 and 30 members. 21 and 30 members, there was only 1 team. How many clubs are there in all? So now be careful here. Here are the number of members. These don't matter. Here are the number of clubs. And if I want to know the number of clubs in all, I got to add all these totals up. So I got to add 1 to 7, that's 8. 8 plus 2 more is 10. 10 plus 7 more is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. Plus 3 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. Plus 5 is 31. There was 31 clubs. There wasn't any clubs that had between 31 and 35 members. So I actually had to add all those up. How many trees have between 0 and 4 apples? 0 and 4 apples, number of trees, number of apples, 0, 4, 6. 6. So again, it's just being very observant as you read these questions, knowing what's asked for and understanding the data. Are there more committees that have 6 to 10? 6 to 10, obviously there are more, it's the highest one, or committees that have 21 to 25. There wasn't any that had 21 to 25. 6 to 10 obviously has more. Looks like I can't even jump forward. So if you have questions on how to do this, how many pages have between 20 and 39? Well, here's the 20 and 39 page, and I want to know how many pages. Well, there was 5 pages, had between 20 and 39 words. So 5 pages. Bring any questions you might have to class, and have a good day.